Hey YouTube, it's Jonathan. I've got Jesse in the chair today, and we're doing this clean beauty look with a bright pop of red lips for the spring. Of course, I'm starting out with a little bit of skin prep. This is the new Matte Glow Moisturizer from Glam Glow, and I will have everything linked in the description box below. And then from there, I'm going to go right into color correcting. This is from Pixi. This is their peach color correcting stick, and I'm going to warm that up with my fingertips, start to blend that in, and then, of course, I'm going to switch to my dampened sponge, my favorite tool of the moment, just to make sure that's nice and blended into the skin. And then I'm going right into foundation. Today, of course, Tontido Ultra from Lancome. This is hands down my holy grail foundation. And today, we're a little bit lighter. We're using the shade 215. This is normally my shade. And I am just pressing that in, again with that dampened sponge, and really working that into the skin. And to conceal and brighten around the eyes, I'm using the Onami concealer, just placing a small amount on with my fingertips and then going back in, of course, with my dampened sponge, and just moving that around, kind of spreading it out and pressing it into the foundation. I'm going to blend that out a little bit with my brush just to make sure it's nice and truly blended before I go in with any powder. And today I'm using the Laura Geller powder, and I'm just sweeping a small amount of that over the skin to set and add a tiny bit more coverage. And then I'm going right in with my bronzer, again Laura Geller. This is the Beach Matte in the fair shade. And I'm just applying that anywhere the sun would naturally kiss the skin. I want to warm her skin up a little bit because we're going in with a red lip, so I don't want her to be completely washed out. So I'm going to build this up a little bit in a few layers. And then of course I'm going to go in with just one more layer for good measure before moving on to a little bit of highlighter. And today I am using a little bit, one more layer of bronzer? Okay, there we go. Finally onto the highlight. Today I'm using the Cargo Illuminating Palette, and I'm just swirling all three shades together and hitting all of the high points. Nose, lip, chin, cheeks, forehead, kind of just sweeping this everywhere. I really want to give her skin some glow. And then onto blush. This is one of the NYX blushes. I believe it's called Dusty Rose. And I'm using a very small amount of this, always making sure to take excess off on the back of my hands because I don't want too much, but I'm applying that to a large area, starting right in the center of the cheek, and then using my brush to sweep over the rest of the skin to make sure it's all blended. These eyes are super simple. I'm going in with the Lancome Hypno Stilo, which is a cream shadow stick, and I'm just applying that all the way from lash line all the way up under the brow. This has a nice, beautiful, wet look shine to it, and I'm going to be blending that in with my brush just to make sure it's all nicely blended around the edges. This is waterproof, so it sets really nicely and it adheres any shadows you apply over top of it. And of course you could wear this all on its own. It's such a beautiful dimensional look with one product, but I'm taking a little bit of the bronzer and running that right through the crease just for a little bit of shape. To clean up and brighten the waterline, I'm taking one of the NYX Wonder pencils in the lightest shade and just running that through the waterline to make sure her eyes look nice and awake. And then to pop right under the brow, I grabbed the lightest highlighter shade from the Cargo palette and just stuck that right under there. And then for the brows, I'm taking Benefit Gimme Brow in the lighter shade and applying that to the brows all by itself to give a nice fluffy natural look, but of course with some definition. Keeping the lashes soft and fluttery, I'm actually choosing a dark brown shade. This is Lancome Definicils, and I'm just applying that right into the roots of the lashes and twisting my brush to separate each lash as it goes through. After a coat to the lower lashes as well, we are finally going in with that red lip. I'm starting with MAC Cherry Lip Liner, and I'm really outlining the lips, kind of making sure to get them as even as possible, overdrawing where needed, but I don't want this to be like an overly huge lip either. So I'm just kind of following the natural lip line and getting any extra shaping that the lips need. And then I'm going in with the brush and I'm applying Revlon Fire and Ice, which is like a super dimensional glossy red with a hint of coral. Super stunning. This color's been around forever. I've used it in videos before, but I think it's the perfect addition to this clean beauty look. It just gives such a beautiful pop. I'm obsessed. I love this. I hope that you all love this look just as much as I do. I think it's so classic, chic, easy to wear, and I think the red lip also complements the glasses really well. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already by clicking on the little icon of my face on the right. Check out the playlist I have linked on the video for you as well, just in case you're interested in seeing some of my extra content. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at JonJonTalks. Everything's going to be linked down in the down bar for you, and look at Jesse being embarrassing. Bye!